Dexter Porter.
Dexter Porter and the other guy says Abu Mohammed. All right, gentlemen, welcome to Beyond the Limits, our program as usual. Well, Mr. McLeod, we'll start with you. Well, first to begin, let me just say I know that you all had, I want to believe you all had a very good St. Peter's Day. As a carnage man myself, I ask all of that. How St. Peter's Day was for you all?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Because I followed on Facebook the various kind of people. I saw you a lot of food and all of that.
Right.
The Juve session and all of these kind of things. And I believe you all were supposed to have some cook up or something like that.
Well, we had celebrate World Seafarers Day.
Right. Yes.
So we had our own
Your own
celebration.
thing. Right.
But some of the guys went down there after and finished the celebrating with the St. Peter's Day.
Well, all right. Well, that's great. Well, that's great.
Yeah,
Well,
and it was good. It was good.
it was good. Well, it's nice to know that. Getting to the meat of the matter now. I mean, since I last spoke to you all, I mean, were there any changes or anything since? I mean, anything change, update? Mr.
Yeah,
McLeod?
yes, Mr. Roland, we are seeing, well, because I spoke with the transport minister,
Right, that's good.
Mrs. Julian John,
Mm-hmm.
and we had a nice response on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
She even speak to the secretary while I was talking to her. She tell me send a letter again. I send a letter, and we are waiting now to meet with her, to have a meeting with her, to sit down and to discuss this. We are waiting to meet with the prime minister and other ministers so that we will get things happening. Things is showing that before the end of 2026, we will see some fruit coming from the trees.
Well, that's nice, man. That's nice.
I given
And I get a clap for that.
Yeah, man. I given the opportunity to my two colleagues.
Well, of course.
Let them carry this part of this.
You're a
interview.
gentleman. You could come to the mic. Man.
I don't want to say I taking all. Let me give them this part to.
Of course, no
carry.
problem. No problem.
I will come in still, you know.
Yes. Well, for the listeners, those who are now joining us and may not be aware of what the issues are, could you please tell us what the main issues that you all are facing?
Well, the main issues we're facing is proper response, proper attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, things like that. Because, well, for the years we had different relationships with different people, and it was working out, but COVID put a dent in our agenda.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, well, we getting along, you know? But the distance covered before is not what we have now. So we now gearing up again, making up again to make a better forward move. Because the whole thing is, you don't have to look for anything. You don't have to buy anything. Everything is there in place. You have ships here that have foreigners that your people could get those jobs. And you have a lot of officers. When I say officers, I mean certified people that out of a job. And these people are taking away jobs from us. And well, I don't see why it can't be the other way around. We have everything here. And yet still you have people from over there coming over here and taking the little that we have when our people should be getting it. You know, so it's kind of like that. But we were in a meeting last week with someone, and the person has very good ideas. And what I like about him is that if we started saying, well, X, Y, and Z, you know, we tell us, well, wait, I don't know much about that. So please explain. You know, well, I have an idea about this, but you all could elaborate. That kind of way.
Yes.
And from different things that he said, which I wouldn't disclose, but from different things that the person really is pushing.
Showing some kind of interest,
yes, to get to revamp the national fisheries. Really pushing to try to. And also...
also the national fisheries is also part of the situation with you all.
Caribbean fisheries, they normally do certification and things like that. They do courses. They have courses for young people like, well, we call it the pre-C course. That is a beginner's course. But again, when you do the beginner's course and you are certified and things, you go higher up as you go along. But whatever you have learned there stays with you and can actually assist you in certain situations that you may come across in the country. That you could say, well, you know, you could like put yourself forward, well, yes, do this, do that, assist with that, go and get this, please, you know, organize this and thing. Because I remember one time, you know, helping a young man. Well, it wasn't even the Brian Lara promenade at the time, but helping a young man there, you know, and everybody, he's a Coast Guard man, he's a fireman, yeah, you know, and thing, because I took over the show, you know, and when I was finished, and well, I even give coins and all. At the time I was pay phone. I give coins, but to make an emergency call to get fire services or ambulance or something to come to assist. You know, and everybody, yeah, he's a fireman, he's a policeman. But this is what I learned from seafaring.
Yeah, so based on what you were saying, the seafaring courses, especially the beginner courses, for example, it will incorporate a lot of the things that the fire service and all of them, because I guess you know things like fire and emergencies kind of response and that kind of thing. It will incorporate all these kind of things, and that's the reason why you could apply to various instances in life.
It stays with you throughout your life. If even that is all you do, and you ain't go to sea again, you have something there that you could be able to respond to almost any kind of emergency.
Yeah. So Caribbean fisheries, where is that located? Because I doubt that will be the same, or they're the same Chagaramas?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. So it's Caribbean fisheries. Because I know there's a place down Chagaramas for donkey years, because they said the same Marcy where you know a cousin of mine, right, from Carnage, Cassie brother. I know all of them went and take courses with the donkey years ago.
Right there.
In the early 90s. And then I remember you mentioned too about UTT offering the courses, maybe higher level courses.
Yeah.
And if memory serves me well, and I believe memory serves me well, some of these courses, as you say, could run into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thousands. Good. And some of these courses will be like, for like the mate, chief mate, captain, that kind of thing, or pilot, as you might refer to them.
You know something about the industry, man?
Well, being a guy from Carana,
well, yes.
I grew up. I remember I was just obliquely opposite the Carana Fish Market.
Right.
Yeah. The corner of Jellicoe Street.
The road.
Yeah, the corner of Jellicoe Street, for instance. To be exact, sorry. So, you know, I would have heard people speaking to their Marcy, all these guys.
Yeah.
I would have been kind of like familiar
and
with
Ox and them was
yeah, right next door.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah. So you would like to say anything in addition?
Abu, let me hear.
Yeah, just to strengthen about what Potter said in relation to doing the courses and how it could benefit you, whether you're on shore or at sea. I did my course in 1980, right? And It was fire, first aid, AB, and lifeboat. And just about 4 years ago, where I live, the neighbor had just moved into their house that they recently built around the Christmas time. And I was now going in my shower to bathe and come down to town. And I hearing, Abu, Abu, my wife calling out. And I run upstairs to see what was going on. When I reach, I see the neighbor house on fire. And all we had was just garden hose. But we were on a bank, and the house was upstairs. And I started spraying water, and my neighbors and them came, and I asked the little boy, I say, hey, will you have any sand around? He said, right here. They had some galvanized in the back of me. I told the neighbor, I said, hey, start to throw sand inside the house. And then the fire started to die down. I'm no fireman, but I took a fire course 1980. And that happened about 3-4 years ago. So you could see how it served to save a neighbor house. You see what I'm saying? Just the little fire skill. So when I do so now and the smoke and things started to die down, I was telling my neighbor now, I say, if it's one good thing, I see light in the house. He said, what do you mean? I said, the fire ain't take the ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? The fire did not reach the ceiling because the wire might have burned and out the light. You see what I'm saying? Then the fire service came, and by that time they just had to walk in the house to see, well, what was damaged and whatever the case. So just to show, even myself, well, you take the course and you don't go to sea, or you've been to sea, every trip you make will be more you gather. So when the time comes around, it means that would be plus for you to execute any part that you might, have to play. Now, when it comes to seafaring too, all the work that you might do on a ship over the years, you might learn to tie knots, you might learn to splice wire, do certain things, operate crane, derricks, all these kind of things that be on a ship. Now, a lot of people may hear about seafarers. They may not know the function. Some may feel that a ship might stop in the night and start to run when the sun starts to shine. It's not like that. It runs 24/7. And every time it have shift changing for all the times that they are running. Different function in day and night. When you import, it's the same thing. So a lot of people may see and hear about a seafarer and does not know the kind of function that we are thing. Like, if I ask you a question now, if you have a vehicle, 2 people come to you and ask for a driving job. One has a license and one don't have. Who will you take to drive your vehicle?
You will obviously look for to give the one with the license.
Right. Your vehicle may cost, let's say, $100,000. And we would leave and go on a ship that cost millions of dollars. And we have to steer it.
Yeah.
The captain, whatever paper we provide, he have to go on it. When time comes to steer the ship, it's the seafarers have to steer it out of whatever port to get out to sea again. And you would be so circumspect with your vehicle that you want the certified driver. He don't want to be the best driver. He don't want to be the honest person. But you will choose him because he has a license. So when we go to vessel and we have to steer out of a channel, ship going up, ship going down, boats running across, we have to know what we're doing. And a lot of people may not know it. And these are the kind of things that some of the ministers and them, we would like to get them to understand too. That when we have vessels here, we have certified people here. The jobs in every country supposed to be for the citizens. So we have to get that done. That is all we say. We're not picking on anybody. We're not pushing anything down people's throat. We just want to open the eyes so that if you create employment for your people, it means that less crime should be committed in the country. And these are the things that we get ourselves together to kind of promote.
So let me ask. I mean, any one of you gentlemen here was ever had to like this to pilot, well, steer a ship, has the function of steering a ship.
Well, this is what I'm saying to you.
Oh, you
I
go.
joined. We were
All right.
joining a vessel. We
Two
were.
of them. All right, you two.
I
Yeah.
am engine room.
Oh, you in general.
We were joining a vessel. Let's say we fly out to Europe.
Because I'm very
Anybody.
interested.
We fly up to Europe. We join the vessel today.
Yeah.
The ship may be leaving port tomorrow. So you ain't even had time to do nothing like practice.
Go and practice and learn. And
You might be, let's say, on 12 to 4
going
watch.
already.
12 o'clock started midnight, right? So the captain will say, all right, 12 to 4 watchman, we are about to leave port. You goes up to the ship on the wheel and you have to steer it out. You might be in a channel. When I say channel, the port might be up inside the country. And you have to take a channel or river to come down to open sea. Might be 24 hours steering. So that is rotation. No one man staying on no wheel for no 24 hours. You have 1 hour.
Oh, so every 1 hour.
That's the
you will
regulation.
change. All right.
1 hour. So when like if you're on your watch, which is 12 to 4, that's 4 hours. So you'll have one man start midnight to 1 o'clock. And next one will take 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The first man will come back 3 o'clock and it's so it going. So you get 1 hour on the wheel. Or 2 hours in one watch, which is 4 hours. Then another one or two men will come from 4 to 8. So there's another 2 men who just joined the vessel yesterday.
All right.
And a ship is millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And the captain have to go on whatever certificate you has as a seafarer to say you are competent to steer the vessel. You see what I'm saying? And how much collision do you hear in port when ship coming up and down rivers?
Very few, very few, very few.
You may hear much more out at sea, which is strange. Because you would be going up a river. Let's say how wide it is, a ship coming down, another ship going up. You have small boats running across, sailing boat passing across. All these things we face. So you have to know. Now, apart from you just steering the vessel on your own, there's a pilot will be on board to give you orders. How much to go port, how much to go starboard, when is to slow the engine down, when is to speed up. You see what I'm saying? All these things, seafarers function.
So in terms of the captain now, what the captain's function? I mean, I always believe that the captain is the one who will give the orders to the person steering the ship.
Once there's a pilot on board, the captain is just to sit and wait for the pilot to do his duty. The pilot, from the time the vessel reaches at sea, the sea boy, he takes it into port. Same thing when it's going back out from the port, back out to the sea.
Well, Mr. Roland,
Yeah.
now most people doesn't believe that the Trinbagonian, when he on board, is he steer the ship. You just ask about the captain there. The captain is the manager on board the ship. He have the chief mate under him. He runs the whole ship. You have the second mate. He's the navigating officer. The third mate, he walk around while he building up himself to reach up to their standard. We have the same thing in the engine room, the chief, the first, the second, the third. And in the steward department, there's who see about food and other things, getting linens and all these things in order. But people in Trinidad and Tobago, when you tell them that you steering ship, they laugh at you as well. First thing some of them that say, them seamen don't lie too much. Now, I was working on a ship. We used to go up where you hear they talking about the in the Middle East, they where they have all the war there with the channel,
Strait of Hormuz.
The Gulf of Hormuz.
the strip of Hormuz. I used to steer in and out into the strip
You don't say.
on a tanker 396,000 ton. We used to run from a port up inside they call, well, we had to load from Iran and Iraq too, But Fujairah was the port we used to load from most of the time. And from there we goes to India. Sometimes 5 different ports in India before we empty and come back right into the Strip of Hormuz. I used to steer in the English Channel. I never go through the Panama Canal, but Suriname.
Because I was about to ask you all about the Panama Canal.
No,
if you
I never sailed through it. Suriname is one of the strongest current that any seafarer's steer ship could tell you is steer against. The captain and the mate, they does not do no steering. They call you either the quartermaster, the wheelsman, or the helmsman. You have to be able when you join a ship. We used to fly from here to any part. I used to fly to Italy all about. And sometime when you reach the ship, finish offload, you hear the mate tell you, is your watch the ship going out? When you go up there, the pilot on board already. Sometimes they watch you very closely because they see you new, to see if you know what you're doing. The first thing a rail's helmsman do, he pull the wheel full starboard, midship, full port. From the time the pilot see you do that, he know this man is fully qualified, he know what he doing. But he still have the eye on you when they let go all the line from the shore and he start steaming down the river and he start to give the orders and see you respond. You have to respond. If he tell you 5 port, you have to tell him 5 port. And you have to see that on the indicator showing the 5 port. Because above you see in the indicator the port starboard, so you're getting all that. So you go in there well qualified, and we are saying to the government, these are the things that we want you to put in place to create employment. We want to sit with you to talk, because most of the people who in the government doesn't know this. There is hundreds of employment here. We want these employment to go to our young men and women. And these ships are chartered by the taxpayers of Trinidad and Tobago. We could say the government also, the taxpayers, because it's the private investor and the government investing. All the ships you see anchor in the Gulf, they all about, they charter to take cargo in and out. They is paid by the taxpayers of Trinidad and Tobago. We want our young men and women to be on these vessels to create employment, that they will have a future. They could build a house. They could buy a car. They could educate their children. They could pay for medical. They could pay for their family debt. So you mustn't be dependent. You must be independent. And this is what we are trying to advocate for. So we want the authority to hear us, to call us in, to sit down and explain, just as how we are explaining here, and more to it. The country will be benefiting from the seafarers, because the seafarers, every cent he come back to spend here according where his ship running. If you run into the US, you go want to shop to bring home thing for your family. But if you go and say like from here to Bahrain or anywhere or China, yes, you might want to buy things in China too. But all your money will be coming here, back here to spend here, and it's US dollars. And we're lacking of US dollars.
Because, people, I mean, watching you all gentlemen here, and the ordinary person, if they watch like you and you who steer ship, they wouldn't believe that you all do these kind of...
Exactly.
They said these two gentlemen steered big ships. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me give you one.
Just now, 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'll give you a chance.
When you finish.
By the Alco, you see the ship coming in there. It's we who bringing it alongside. The pilot just stand up on what we will call the wing, like the bridge. But out there you call it the wing. He stand up there and he tell you, hard port, and you tell him hard port, you turn the wheel hard port. And it's you bringing it alongside with his orders.
Right. Because remember, your ships, like, if I remember good, Challenger. You remember you said Challenger? I
Yes,
think.
yes. Look at Challenger, man.
you
Sentinel.
serious?
I was a challenger.
Yeah, because I remember before my injury, I remember that was one of the ships I came with thinking that one.
Saturn and Jupiter.
Yes. These kind of ships I remember. used to see them
Wayfarer,
parked up.
Wanderer.
Ah.
I am a wanderer, man.
Well, all right.
Prospector.
I remember
Pathfinder.
those ships. I remember those
Yeah.
ships. Because
Because
by
you
the
grew up
alcohol. Yeah.
The jetty was all young boy and girl
Well, that was telling you.
swimming.
We should be all swimming out by the alcohol jetty with the big tug
Yes.
pushing all the ships on them.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes.
And you know, the last time when you were here after I left, you know, the perspective that you all give was very important. Because, you know, I never really...
He put you to think.
Yeah. Because even after I left and I went home, I say, you know, what these fellas say really makes sense and really true. Because people don't really see you all that way.
No.
When you said that the seafarers feed the world, remember you made that statement?
Yes.
And it's true, no?
Yes,
Because
we feed the
as
world.
you said, the ships bring almost everything. Whether it's cars, whether it's different kind of foods and all of that. All these things coming in ship.
Furnitures.
Mm-hmm.
Everything.
So when you look at it, you all are among some of the most important people
Exactly.
in the world.
Yeah.
Because if seafarers strike,
The world shut down.
world
Everything
stop.
shuts down.
Look what happening in the strip of Homo today.
Yeah, the Gulf of Hormuz.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What you could get oil, gas price going up all about. Why going up all about? Because they can't get the commodities, the cargo can't reach. Seafarers again.
Yeah. You all are very...
Look for Tobago. When we cargo ship breakdown, what happened in Tobago?
Scarcity.
You see they can't get food.
Yeah.
So then looking at the importance of the seafarers, at least the Trinbagonian, and we want our government to look into it. Here next thing that we looking at very seriously. You're training people by MIC and all the other institutions. Why seafarers are not getting that opportunity that you will send them down to Caribbean Fishery and UTT and train free the same way? If you find, well, look, they're working for enough money when they go out there, you could make some arrangement that they could pay back something like dollar for dollar or so. It could happen because we will be happy to know that our seafarers is getting that opportunity to go to. We had a meeting with Caribbean Fishery last week, a new principal, and the man have very good ideas and plans, and he happy to work with us with the experience we have so that we could help to build back Caribbean Fishery so that they could have training. We must have we own vessel, we own people working on the offshore. Look, the offshore supposed to give scholarship to seafarers because they are pulling out our resources. Who looking into these kind of thing? We are looking at the benefit for youths. We are all about youths, you know. What all of us here is over 70. So it's nothing for we just want to see betterment because we serve with life. All my youth went down into seafaring, you know.
Yeah.
We serve with life, so we want to see the young people have a future, and the government, well, the nation is complaining about employment. You're sending home people. Open the doors and send people on the job.
Yeah, I agree. See, okay, gentlemen, as we come to the almost close to the segment, any last words you all would like to say?
Well, let them go ahead with it.
All right.
I say enough. I think.
Well, we thank you very much for bearing with us.
No problem. Anytime.
But yeah, because we have a voice to be able to make people understand seafaring a bit more.
Yeah.
Because as I was going to say just now, I flew to Canada, joined a ship in Quebec, reached there about 3 o'clock. Right? The crew that was there, most of them were on the docks with the bags packed already. But the people who are on duty have to stay on duty, right? Until they get relief. And one of the guys saw me. Reporter, come. Change your clothes quick, Dan. Go down and take the 48, boy. That is the best watch, boy. The easiest watch. You know? think, I want to go and change my clothes or go home. You know? And in that sense, I took over immediately. I never worked on the ship before.
Yeah.
But I had to take over immediately. You know? And then now, while the others went to sign up by the captain and thing, I sign up later on. So I get the 48 watch. If I had waited, I might have get the 12 to 4 watch. People don't like that watch at all.
And
Let us
I
call,
love the 12
let us call that the dead man watch.
All right.
Graveyard shift.
All right. Mr. Abu, you would like to say anything last words, Mr. Abu?
Yes, we all advocating is just for the government or the ministers and them to see, open their ears, look into certain things and see how best we could put chips together to make something. For the youths, not for us. But we would be pleased to know, well, like, if they could listen to us, open up some doors and see how best the country could get on a good running stream, that we don't have all this turbulence with guns and drugs and everything. You know, that is my part, because I ain't no smoker, I ain't no drinker, I want to see everything. When I walk in the road or driving around, I want to be comfortable and safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice.
And if we like just the government to open their eyes, we can't bash anybody, we ain't knocking on anything.
Yeah.
It's just to say, open up, see what we could put together and get things going. Thank you.
Right, well said, man.
Since we
Mr.
sit
Shadow.
Here, since we sit here, you hear we bash any leader
No,
yet?
no.
We want to work with them. We
Yeah.
expecting Mrs. Jolene, Minister Jolene John to call us anytime soon to have a meeting, because we sent a letter lately to her. I get her phone number for her.
Nice.
And when I call her, she respond immediately. And I was very happy because
She's a woman like that. I met her about 2-3 times.
right, because we are writing to all the ministries and we are not getting no response. We would like the Prime Minister to know what is happening, to see how much employment that they could help to create, to have the young people building a future, having a career, and an ambassador for Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, well, nice, man. Right, well, thanks, gentlemen, for visiting us. And just one thing I would just like to leave with the public, though, before you will leave, if that you all ever said, and I want to anchor that to the public, among some of the most important people on the face of the earth. I remember that what you said, that you all feed the world. And that is the image I would like to leave with the public coming from you all.
Seafarers feed the world.
Yes, that's correct.
In every way.
That's correct. And thank you all very much for feeding the world and for your services. All right, people?
Thank you
So
very
I hope
much,
that I
man.
see you all sometime
Yeah,
soon.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
All right,
well, you could set up program and
no problem. All
talk to
right, Shadow.
talk to the program director,
All right, don't
just
see
like
man.
how Shabadi doing it
Before
for
I
us.
forget.
All right, don't see man.
And Alex will do the same thing.
All right, man. All right, so you have a beautiful day, man.
Right, you
Okay,
too. And
thank you
You
for
take care.
everything, bro.
I would like you to record it.
Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. We will chat again very soon. Let's take a quick break. Stay tuned for more.
Get ready, get excited.
Why is Talk City 91.1 FM the leading talk station in Trinidad and Tobago? Because nobody delivers conversations like we do. Start your mornings with Ground Report. Andy Pitbull Williams, Lennox Smith, and Nigel Snipes setting the agenda from 6 to 9 a.m. Then it's Off the Record with Stefan Reese and Mr. X, Fearless Talk, and the issues everybody's discussing. Stay connected with Sharon. Take it front with Officer Shabadi. Go beyond limits with Roland Stewart. Drive home with Heavy Duty and David Welch on Under the Radar. And wrap up your day with Kingsley and OB on The Wrap Up. Real talk, real people, real Trinidad and Tobago. Listen live on Talk City 91.1 FM and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Talk City 91.1 FM, the #1 talk station in Trinidad and Tobago.
The excitement of world football ignites with the final VAR victories, analysis, reviews, the goals, the calls, The experts are on the ball. The final VAR, live on Thursdays from 8:30 p.m. on TTT and TTT Live Online, starting June 11th.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Talk City 91.1 FM invites you to journey with us as we discover the people, places, and stories behind this remarkable festival. Here's today's feature.
The Tobago Heritage Festival is much more than a series of cultural shows. It is Tobago's largest annual celebration of history, traditions, and community spirit. Created in the mid-1980s to preserve the island's unique customs, the festival brings Tobago's past to life through music, dance, storytelling, food, and folklore. Unlike many festivals that take place in one location, the Tobago Heritage Festival spreads across villages throughout the island. Each community proudly presents its own traditions, giving visitors an authentic look at Tobagonian life and culture. This year's festival runs from July 16th to August 1st, 2026, celebrating the importance of community, togetherness, and cultural identity. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2026, keeping Tobago's rich heritage alive for future generations.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story.
Bruh, you know, I have a bone to pick with you, eh? You still supporting that side, girl?
Obviously, till the day I die.
But you really think they could win our title again?
You do know we are the defending champions. We have a player that's going to have a fairy tale ending. You do know that we come with a lot of experience and a whole bunch of youngsters.
Yeah, but sentiments don't win your World Cups.
You know what? I'm not having this with you right now. I'll see you on the final VAR.
Catch all the action on the final VAR right here on TTT and TTT Live Online from 8:30 p.m. starting Thursday, 11 June 2026.
From July 16th to August 1st, Tobago comes alive with its greatest celebration of culture, history, and tradition, the Tobago Heritage.
Do we dance? The longest rope of an end, my friend. Don't do we dance? We flipping the script, or no, have we under duress? If your service in a mess, then it's better you look to press. Yeah, man. And if price is rising, then your product quality getting less. Look to press. Tell them, I say look to press. Ha! And every time we leave your place, we need a blood pressure test. Look to press. I say look to press. Ha! Say less, we done mobilize. To cut all we ties, we were the best. Anything else, look to press. Boss up! I may say boss up, tell them. Boss up! Politician pulling stunts when them on a voting hunt. And it's always a papi show. A lie? Some telling we what they want, till we ain't no back from front. Endless advantage for so. Ha! So when they promise the world, tell them, don't do it that. Not all that glitters is gold, I say, don't do it that. If government is a money grab to leave we in a mess, save yourself the stress of election and look to press. Ha! And if you can't handle the criminals leaving we in distress, look to press. Tell them, say look to press. And every decision you make under 1% behest, look to press. I say look to press. Ha! Say less, we don't mobilize. To stop all the lies, we want the best. Anything else, look to press. What's up? Tell them what's out. Look to press. Before you get the sound. Look to press. Evil and bad mind. Look to press. Let me hear you. Look to press. Look to press. And I say tell them what's out. Look to press. We patience run out. Look to press. Today we draw the line. Look to press. Look to press. Look to press. All liars and thieves. Look to press. Corrupted police. Look to press. All against peace. Look to press. Ha! Look to press. You see the friend of me, them. Look the press. All the heathen. Look the press. You see the PDD men. Look the press. We country was once so blessed. Now it's only triggers pressed. taking life's a puppy show. Hear me? But people defending pests, contributing to the mess, and wondering why we so. All your bad man friend, tell them don't do it all. The 6 and 7, I say don't do it all. All them mommy nice child, all you want to caress. If you encourage stupidness, then it's best for all you. Tell them, I say you see in crime all the time, but don't want to confess. Look the breast. I say look the breast. Body's all in front your door, but nobody witness. Look the breast. I say look the breast. Hear me? Say less, we don't mobilize. So run all them guys, we want the best. Anything else, look the breast. Bust out! Come and say tell them bust out. Look the breast. What you say? Come and say tell them bust out. Look the breast. Look. Come and say tell them bust out. Look the breast. We patience run out. Look the breast. I wanna see the whole skin of park, do so. Do so, do so. I'm going to say tell them bust out. Look the breast. We patience run out. Look the breast. Today we draw the line. Look the breast. I like the vibes. Listen. Look the breast. Where the pretty ladies right now say yeah yeah. Where all the good women say yeah yeah. Now listen. A society is a reflection of how it treats its women and children. You see the abusive man and them? We're not dealing with that. Take me low. Things could have been so nice if we followed God's advice instead of the puppy show. But man get consumed by vice. It's no longer paradise for our families to grow. So when we see an abuse, tell them don't do it that. Don't make no blasted excuse. I say don't do it that. If man want to curse what the Creator bless, because he can't see a dress, well, it's better he look. We say, if you're beating, raping, or trafficking, or committing incest, look the breast. I say, look the breast. And you're grooming minors by giving them fancy things to impress, look the breast. Tell them.
This is Talk City 91.1. 91.1.
I want to learn to be fun, be a Calypsonian. But what I really love the best, I want to be in school in time for recess. Lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, the bell ringing, oh Lord. Lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, school children running so wild in this international year of the child. Become a great athlete, to stand on my own 2 feet. I could learn to brush my teeth, just like on Sesame Street. But what I love in school the most as man is to stay with teacher Beulah in detention. Lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, the bell ringing, oh Lord. Lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, school children running so wild in this international year of the child. Mommy, mommy, it's time to go to school. Mommy, mommy, I don't want to be a fool. I don't want to be a flop, to have to work with a mop. I want to be on top, to be smart when I grow up. Don't you know going back to school is a must, so I could get a free ride on the school bus. Bang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, bell ringing, oh Lord. Bang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, school children running so wild in this International Year of the Child. Mommy, mommy, I'm going to school right away. Mommy, mommy, school is closing today.
Little tribute there to the late Bill Trotman. It's so strange seeing that, the late Bill Trotman, here inside Beyond Limits. Before we continue, just want to let you know, take the football with you. Get a brand new Samsung A7 or A6 for just $129 when you sign up for a Digicel My Choice postpaid plan. Stay connected with more data and never miss a match day moment. Visit your nearest Digicel store today. And Roland,
Yeah, man.
time to close off.
Yeah, time to wrap up. I just want to mention, because I know there are those who are listening to me, and I had promised them to do with, Fali Agustin, from Tobago. He's
Right.
planning to roll out a sweet initiative
I saw that.
concerning the employment of disabled people.
I guess they're
However,
listening.
sometimes people think mine really always turn out. The programs tend to run sometimes. So if there's anything, probably I'm hoping that sometime this week, this week coming here, next week I should say, probably I'll get to deal with that. All right, so we have Mr. David Welch and Mr. Heavy, they are coming on just now. So you all stay tuned, and you do have a beautiful afternoon after that.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, Roland. And stay tuned. Under the Radar is on the way at the top of 3.